more influential than on our decision based on more so than a religion. Our decisions, what am I trying to say here? Our decisions, they won't be based on facts anymore or numbers. And I was somebody was instant messaging me, and they said, yeah, you guys always use numbers. You gun control people. Like I'm a big gun control advocate. The only gun I own is one from my great grandpa's shotgun that I don't think works. I think it'd blow up on me if I shot it. And I just told him, I go, look, numbers are good, but you cannot, say we're not going to go by numbers now and just emotions. Because otherwise, you won't have any. Basically, it's like, for instance, the with the children not being able to use a restroom. I'm like, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I've heard statistically that the people that are transgender happen to be confused with their sexuality, so they tend to be engaged in sex crimes more so. And that's just statistics. Doesn't mean I like them. Doesn't mean I hate everybody that I disagree with. It just means that statistically, can we take I'm a racist out of this, or I'm a homophobe, xenophobe, sexophobe out of this, and just say I'm just making a decision based on numbers? Can we do that? And if we can, guess what? We'll be a great country, just like a great company. If it goes off of stats, and is constantly making improvements based on stats, it will be a great company. Company. So it's just, and I hate, like, don't want to argue with my customers or my friends over this, because it really doesn't matter. The fact that we'll argue and we'll get our points across. Let's just do it in a way to where the other person's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. But if it's to do it to where I'm upset and this is what I want, and I'm just going to bulldoze my way through this conversation, then you're going to run out of people to talk to, and that's no good either. But ultimately, my point is this with gun control is, I would love for somebody to be able to take a class, a 3-month class, because that's how long like a police academy is. So you'll actually be more trained because there's less laws. You're not going to be observing traffic laws and all that stuff. And at the end of the 3-month class or a semester class, I gotta yawn real quick. The certificate will be given to you after you pass the background check, the psychology check, the oil check, whatever they're gonna do. And you'll be comfortable with your weapon. And I think that'll do one of two things. And the onus is on you. You have to pay for it. You will have less crazies with guns, of course. You got to be really committed. It's a hell of a cooling down period, if you got to wait 3 months. But then you can carry your pistol or whatever, in a safe manner, just like a police officer would, but hopefully concealed. And then what would happen is you would essentially have police everywhere, because remember, you just went through a training class. Not everybody can qualify. We keep the Puerto Ricans out, but you would have everybody that is a good person at that point with a firearm. Like, for instance, I could never be a cop because I'm a diabetic, and if I didn't have diabetes, and my vision on one eye isn't the best, not cross-eyed yet, but just it's like somebody's holding a net over one eye a little bit. Not to be confused with my aunt Annette. So you'd have these people walking around that were competent in the use of a firearm and confident, and they have to qualify every month. So when stuff goes down, guess what? You have essentially police officers say, oh, well, these people aren't. Wait. No, they had to go through the training. The reason why people can't go through training now, it's because there's only so many positions open in law enforcement. But if we could fund ourselves, why not do that? And essentially, I think that would be a good thing for the community. So anyway, my son's calling me, so I'm gonna take that call, and we'll talk at you later. Ooh, maybe my son was calling in because he had a question, on-air question.